Hi, my name is Karen Walker and I am broadcasting once again live from Sedona, Arizona on May the 3rd, 2020 as we continue with the Outer World saga of where we are headed with our rights, with our ability to move and function in a normal manner in the outer world. And more than ever, at a time like this, it is important to remember that we are our own authority. And the natural order of existence here on earth is that of claiming our own authority over our body, over our mind, over our ability to interface with the outer world. And so it is good to come home and remind ourselves that we live in a physical body. We have control over our physical body. Our physical body and our immune system and all of our systems respond to the thoughts and the messages that we give our thoughts, that we give our body. And so what I would like to invite you all to do today, again, we're going to do a journey inside of ourselves, inside of this incredible design that's filled with abilities and codes of consciousness and memories and talents that have perhaps laid long latent within our being. And so what I'd like you to do today is join me, and we're going to go inside. We're going to activate some things inside of our body and claim a new authority and have a new relationship with our form. Because the better relationship you have with your body, the more you will feel that you have a sense of control over your own reality. So go ahead and take a deep breath and exhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Relax. Inhale and exhale. And so I'd like to invite you to either sit up and kneel, or sit with your legs crossed, or you can lay down and get really relaxed and just settle in. So find a comfortable position and take a deep breath and exhale. And close your eyes. Inhale. And exhale. And so now I'd like you to, in your mind's eye, picture a very small version of you. And that version is about 10 inches above your head, very small. And you can make yourself very light, and your ability to traverse and move around is very easy. You can just will yourself to move around. You're tiny, like a little firefly. Just picture yourself like a small little firefly, and you look down and you see your head, and upon your head is the most beautiful golden crown, amethyst stones inlaid all in this beautiful crown. And it is illuminated by the light. The sun is shining on it, and all of the amethyst is glowing, shining, radiating. And there's such a frequency around your head, and it feels so wonderful. And the little you goes down into the center of the crown, and you open up a small little door at the top of your head, and you go down through the crown chakra into the inner body. and you see a golden staircase moving down through the inside of your brain, down to the beginning of your spinal cord, all the way down. You see this golden staircase going down, infinitely down. So you get on the golden staircase and you come down to the level of the third eye, and you see a room, a chamber of lapis. The walls are high. It's like an infinite long lapis hallway going on infinitely all the way to your third eye. From the back of your head to your third eye, and you walk through it and you see there are all these drawers, and they're all labeled. Past lives, past abilities, ancestors, lost knowledge, places I have lived, people I have known, consciousnesses that I have interfaced with from other realities, spiritual abilities, creative abilities. There's drawers and drawers and drawers, all lined in lapis. Lapis everywhere. And you see that there's the inner hall of knowledge where your third eye is, that it goes on infinitely, and that at any time you choose, you can come into the third eye and explore your inner knowledge. And you leave the lapis hallway and you climb back onto the golden ladder, and you climb back down the golden staircase all the way down to your throat chakra, and you see a turquoise sound chamber where the walls are high. And it is all lined in turquoise. And the roof is domed to create a wonderful sound. And you begin to hear a choir. You begin to hear the sounds of chanting. You hear the sounds of native people singing. You hear the sounds of whales, of dolphins, of instruments, of classical music, of music from times of old. And the chamber begins to resonate and resonate and resonate, and you feel your own inner sound move up through you. And you feel a wonderful opening in your throat chakra, and this new feeling that you will be able to express anything at any time. And there's so much you want to tell and say, and stories that you can share, and song, and your throat chakra feels alive and vibrant. And just know at any time you can return to the turquoise sound chamber and activate your throat chakra. And you walk out the back of the sound chamber and back down to the golden staircase, and you traverse down to the back of your heart chakra. An emerald room, wide, glowing with emeralds, and so much light filling that room that it's hard to tell exactly where the walls are. There are emeralds everywhere. Emeralds hanging from the ceiling. Large emerald walls. Large emerald halls leading off into many directions. Leading off into all of the areas for those that you love and care for, and all that you've ever loved and cared for. the animals, the plants, the birds, the elements, all the creatures of earth, everything. You feel these infinite chambers moving out of the emerald halls of your heart chakra. And you feel a wonderful feeling of love. And the love vibration grows and grows, and your heart glows, and the emeralds grow brighter and brighter and brighter. And you send that energy out now through all of these infinite, endless emerald halls that lead out. Love for all humanity, love for all that ever has been, and most of all, love for yourself and your journey. And you bask in the emerald halls and the central emerald chamber of your heart, and know that at any time you can return to the emerald chamber of your heart chakra. And you go back into the golden staircase and you go down another level and you go to the chakra that rules your will. It is bright yellow, amber. It is an amber, chiseled, round room with a fire at one end. Nice, warm, glowing fire. And there are amber stools, and you sit on one of the amber stools and you put your hand over the fire. And as you put your hands over the fire, you feel the force of all that is, the force of chi, the force of the power that it takes to create, the force of creation, the power of I am, the power of I will do it as my will. And you know that there is a universal law, and that law is do as thou will. And you say, I will. I have activated my will, and I will act. I will act. I will act. And you feel this wonderful power surge through you, and you know that at any time you can return to the amber chamber of your third chakra, and you step back out to the golden staircase and you go down to the second chakra, the chakra that is deep orange. It is citrine. It is the chakra of your passions, of your sexuality, of reproduction. And you clear out all of the blocks and all of the mysteries that may be shrouded in this area, and you clear all the cobwebs, and you see this wonderful citrine round room. And you go and you lay down on a bed of citrine, and you feel this wonderful energy moving up and down your spine. You feel the power of your own sexuality, the power of procreation, power of creation, what it takes to create life, the power of your sexuality, and you're not ashamed. You embrace it, and you feel it, and you ignite yourself with this wonderful, powerful energy of the second chakra. And you know that at any time you can go to this room of this wonderful room in the second chakra, and you can awaken your sexuality. And you leave this room and you go back to the spiral staircase, and you go down to the very bottom, to the survival chakra, your base root chakra, and you see a ruby throne. And that ruby throne is wide. It's like a bowl round type throne. And you sit upon the ruby throne. And you feel the power of survival, the power, the instinct that's inside of all of us to survive, to find a way, to always live, to always seek to get all of our comforts met, all of our needs met. and that we are totally and fully capable at all times to survive and to thrive in our survival. And you energize thriving in your survival chakra, and that all that you ever need will always be there, and that all that you ever need will be provided by the earth. And you let go of all of your fears of survival, all that keeps you stuck in these lower chakras. You let go of that now, and you let that ruby throne shine. Way ah hey ah hey ah hey. Way ah hey ah hey ah hey. Way ah hey ah hey ah hey ah way ah hey ah way ah hey. Way and you take a deep breath, and you're still inside your body, and you find your firefly self, and you move out into your body, and you begin to float around through the plasma, through the lymph, and you see your blood, and you see your entire bloodstream oxygenated with the finest oxygen, healthy, vital blood cells, and you see your wonderful nervous system, and it is electrified like the tree of life, moving up and down your spine, your central nervous system, bringing in the finest energies at all times. Finely tuned central nervous system now. And you see your peripheral nervous system, all of your nerve endings reaching out and feeling the new frequencies that are coming in, and it's enlivening your being on every level. And your peripheral nervous system is tuned up now, and your skeletal structure, strong, vibrant, like a crystalline structure of the greatest design, strong. And you go down into the cellular level, all of your cells. You go into the nucleus, and you see your DNA, the wonderful double helix of your DNA, and you go deep into the DNA, and you see all of these floating symbols, symbols of all different varieties, shapes, geometry, codes, strange languages, letters, numbers. You see all this that may not make logical sense, but you go and you start to turn some areas that look like dead matter, and you open little doors in your DNA, opening up new codes, opening up new letters and numbers, facing out. You see all of these codes and letters and symbols and numbers and geometry moving around in your DNA, beginning to harmonize and create an order. There's a new order now in your DNA. So allow this new order to form in your DNA and electrify your entire being. Your entire body is electrified by the new order in your DNA, awakening and activating all of your lost skills and abilities and knowledge now. And take a deep breath. And relax. And allow this activation to come through the gong. And allow yourself to come back to the room that you're in. And to also keep your eyes closed and be with the DNA. And allow the sound to carry the further awakening into your DNA, awakening all that needs to be awakened for your highest good now.
you.